Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I can't do this anymore. Let's get started and talk about it. I am talking about finances, I'm talking about budgeting and money, and I'm going to get right into it. As you guys know, and I've shared this on many videos, I used to make quite a bit more money, and we used to make close to, I would say over $55,000, close to $60,000 a year, and now we're making less than 40. Because of that, I have made a lot of changes to our budget. I've now got our budget to where we can live off less than $2,500 a month, and that includes all sinking funds. That includes everything, which I am very pleased because we used to live off over $4,000 a month. So I've made a lot of changes, which is great. Now this is what I'm not willing to do anymore and what I can't do anymore. And I'm very, very happy about this decision that I'm sticking with it. One of the biggest things that eats into people's budget and ate into our budget, I call it death by 1,000 cuts. Those little things, whether it's AutoShips, memberships, monthly recurring costs. Some of these things you may get great value from. For example, you may have a monthly massage, you may go to the gym, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. If you love it and you get value and it's worth every penny, great. But there are some things that maybe I wasn't getting as great a value as I like, and maybe there were some things I really liked, but in order for me to save, I had to make some adjustments and some changes, which I did shave off over $1,000 off our monthly spending, and I'm much happier because of it. Here are the things that I'm not willing to do and areas I had to make changes. The first one is I do not have any AutoShips except for a filter from Filter Joy, and that's because I can't always find our filter. I do not find that that has caused me any issue with my budget, and I'm very pleased, and it comes right to my door. So I'm keeping that. But I don't have AutoShips for any other products at all, and that saves me a lot of money. And so if somebody were to ask me if I wanted to order something each month, I would not do it just because it would just add more money to come out of my monthly budget. Number two, and this has happened to me before, any type of subscription box, which I used to do subscription boxes, and someone that may be selling something from a network marketing company. Nothing against any network marketing companies, but many of the products do cost more than what you can get in the store. And many of them you have to be on AutoShip. In order for me to save on my budget, I'm doing a no-buy because I used to kind of feel obligated when somebody would approach me and they would want me to get involved with their network marketing company and do it as a business. I would say no thank you, but then I'd feel kind of bad and end up buying something from them. I'm no longer going to do that because right now my goal is to save $8,000 or more a year to have 1 year of expenses, and I'm not going to let anything interfere with that. So I think for me, I want to say no, but thank you for thinking of me. I'm on a no spend challenge. That would be a great way that many of us could get around and saying no. So no subscription boxes. Also number three, no type of memberships. I used to belong to a gym. I really enjoyed it. There were great classes. But guess what? When I did that, it came out every month and we paid a yearly fee. If I really found a gym that I absolutely loved, and let's say I got to try it out free for a couple weeks and I was getting excellent value from it, I had met some wonderful people, I may think about doing it, but two things would have to happen. Number one, I'd have to pay for a year up front, and number two, I'd have to cut back in another area of my budget to make that happen. So that would be the only way that I would consider something like that. So that is what I want to say about that one. And last but not least, I asked myself a question. As you guys know, I got our budget to where we can live off less than $2,500 a month, and that's with all sinking funds. That is with all food, all insurances, taxes, everything. And which I'm feeling really good about that. So we're making less than, I would say around $40,000, maybe a little bit less. I'm not sure yet. I'll find out later on because I haven't done my taxes for 2020. That being said, let's say I got a brand new client and I went from making $40,000 to $50,000 or $55,000. Would I go back to any of my old spending ways? Would I increase my budget? The answer may surprise you. I'm going to say no, because having money in savings and being better prepared and having bills paid ahead and all of that gives me such a peace of mind, and I really like the feeling of being better prepared for when something may happen. A Murphy may happen, loss of job, and that's what I'm really going for. That's worth more to me than any subscription box or AutoShip at all. And once you have your debt paid off and once you have your bills lower than you had before, those monthly costs, you don't want to go back to the old way of doing things. I can tell you that from my experience. And one of the best ways to save money is keeping your monthly bills as low as possible, your monthly expenses. That's from my experience. So let me know what you guys think. After listening to this video, is there any auto ship or subscription or membership you may kind of rethink about whether you're getting really good value? I think it's always good to reassess why we're making the spending decisions we are, because we can always improve things little by little. That's all I have to say. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.